Hello and welcome to episode 58 of the Witchnits podcast. I'm Shaiyeh, I'm a witch and I knit and I spin, I crochet, I do sewing, I do art, I do all kinds of crafty things. And I like to sit down here on this channel and talk about it to you guys every now and then. And yeah, today I'm back with another episode. It's episode 58. It is the end of Vlogmas tomorrow as this goes up. And yeah, I have kind of been vlogmasing instead of podcasting. I was going to do both, but sometimes things don't really work out the way you want them to. So that is what's up with that. But I am here today with another episode and I'm super excited to talk about to talk to you about my knitting. I have had one sip of my coffee today. I'm gonna just caffeinate a little bit before I start talking, I think. So yeah, we have a podcast. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a glass of water, glass of wine, whatever you fancy, and let's have a little bit of a sit down and chatter. So yeah, today, as this goes up, is the 23rd of December 2022, which means I am one day short of being done with Vlogmas. If you do 24 days. I know some people do 25, but I think I'm just going to do 24, I'm not sure. Anyway, Vlogmas has been fun, and yeah, I'm glad I did it this year as well. I'm filming this on the the Tuesday on the 20th of Vlogmas. I almost said of December, and so I've still got a couple of days left, but rambling. Caffeinate, Shaiyeh, caffeinate. Anyway, I had so many plans for stuff I wanted to do during Vlogmas, and I had so many crafty projects. I was going to film like vlogs at the same time as filming vlogs and stuff. But sometimes life does not want to cooperate with your ideas, and so I've done all of 0 vlogs. I mean, I've done all the Vlogmas vlogs, or some of them are several in one day. If you don't watch my Vlogmas, otherwise you know. But I'm sure not everybody's interested in watching Vlogmas, so I'm sure there are some of you who are also new to this channel and this video, but haven't watched any of the vlogs I've done. So in that case, some of them are several days in one video. I've done 0 of the other planned vlogs I was going to do. I was going to make a pair of stays. I've got to the point of where I've done a muslin and I was just not able to brain the rest of it so far. And I also didn't have the time. And I was going to film a bujo for next year. I can still do that before the next year. I'm going to do that before the next year because that's like something I've been wanting to do for months now. I want to get back into bullet journaling. I bought this new journal that's in a new format. I should really save all of this chatter for after the knitting content. But anyway, just breezing through this quickly. I was going to do that. Been working on some art for a friend, and yeah, anyway, I'm gonna talk more because apparently I just needed to sit down and talk instead of vlogging, because here I am 5 minutes in and I've just been talking about non-knitting. Anyway, let's do knitting and then we'll do some more chatter after. How does that sound? So we have some wibs. And I'm going to start with, I've only got 2 to talk about today. I do have my capriole hat still, capriole hat in the shelf, but I haven't touched it, so I'm not going to talk about that one. And I've also got a sock cuff that I cast on for David that I didn't get further into, so it's literally just a green 15 rounds cuff in half twisted rib, you can imagine. It's only 2 stitches if you're interested. But in here, in the bag I made in a vlog, no, a tutorial. I made a tutorial for this bag if you want to watch that. It's up here in the corner. In here lives a new cast on that if you have been following along on my Vlogmas you have seen, but otherwise, here it is. And in any case, here it is. This is on 2 needles at the moment because I was trying it on. Goldwing by Jennifer Steingass. Hey then! And we have a visitor. But yeah, this is Goldwing, and this has been in my queue for a very long time. In my queue and my library, I bought like 3. She had like a 3 for 2, so I think she's got one going at the moment as well, or if she's always got that 3 for 2, buy 2 get 1 free. But yeah, I had this in my library, and I had some leftover yarn. This dark red is a leftover from a shawl I made that I might be sneaky and actually rip that whole shawl out to have enough yarn for the jumper, and then re-knit that shawl in another yarn because it's a bit too big for me in the yarn I knit it in. I want to knit it in a thinner yarn. But anyway, that is my plan for that. But yeah, and this grey is the Woolevo Soft Merino, of course, because what else do I knit in when I knit DK weight garments? Yeah, this is DK/Aran, but this works for gauge. But yeah, I love it so far. It's going to look amazing, and it's swapping down into the red. The way this works is I've actually started the colour swap. It's grey with red details on top, and then it goes down into a red body, or hers is grey and gold, and the same with the sleeves. They are red until they reach the cuff where they swap the colours in the colour work and are grey. I might not do that, we'll see, but yeah. This yarn is, the red is Kampes 3 ply, the thickest version of this, and like I said, this is Woolevo Soft Merino, and this Kampes yarn is a lot more rustic than the Soft Merino, and it's also not merino, but I figured it would be cosy to have like a soft, cosy, floofy merino on top, and then in the body and sleeves it's fine having a rustic, so, and then cosy soft cuffs as well. So I'm really excited for that. It has been a lot of fun to work on. Very intuitive. This is actually a very intuitive knit. It's, maybe this is me in colour work. I knit like 1-2 repeats and then I know this row. And it's been that way with all of the rows, and it's been really nice just having this colour work to work through. I so enjoy colour work. It is my favourite knitting technique, I think. And yeah, this is no exception. I love this so far, and I tried it on and I really like how it looks so far. It's got a few rows to go before sleeves, and it might have this low setting, so I might move them up, we'll see. I'm going to knit them to pattern, and if I don't like that, because sometimes I knit her garden gate a couple of years ago, I think in 2020, and I love that one, but the very low sleeve makes the whole entire jumper hike up when you raise your arms, and I'm not really about that. We'll see how this behaves. I'm gonna change that in case that happens, but anyway, love it so far. And there's a cat on my yarn. I want you to not be on my yarn. There we go. So that's the first whip for today. And in my Cats and Pumpkins bag lives my second whip, which is one of my patterns. This is my Broom Rider's mitts that I released in November, and I am knitting a second pair out of, this is my own hand spun, not hand dyed, hand spun, so it's going to be the edge there. I just haven't sewn it down, and the edge and the top as well, and I didn't do the thumb obviously, but yeah, it is a pastel and black rainbow striped with grey, which is Isager Alpaca and Sandnes Tynn Stilk, what's name? Mohair held together. So it's 2 lace weights held together, paired with this fingering weight handspun, and I am so excited for these. I cast them on like on the release day, and then I just stopped working on them as I hit like right about to do the thumb gusset on the second one. I got second mitt syndrome with these, but I picked them up again yesterday, and I've started the gusset on the second one. So there we are. I'm really excited. They are so cute in these colours. I was inspired by one of my testers who striped, I think, I don't know if it was a sober ball, but it was kind of like when, you know, when it goes, well, basically a fractal yarn, I guess. It looked like a fractal yarn. And striped it with just a grey, and it was beautiful. I like a gradient stripe with grey, and I really wanted the pair, and these are going to be my indoor cozy mitts, because I tend to wear all my mitts outside. One of my pairs of mitts have moved to like stable mitts. My Raven Queen mitts are now stable horse mitts. I don't think I can ever get all the smell out now, which is fine. I wear hand knits to the yarn, to the stables, to the horses. I wear hand knits there all the time. But yeah, I'm knitting a second pair of these. They are now released. Like I said, these have been released. At first they were up as a free pattern for a limited time. They are now a paid for pattern, so that's exciting for me. But if you want to grab them, they are on Ravelry, and I am excited for these. They have been quite popular on Ravelry as well, which has been really making me so happy. I'm just trying to fold down the edge. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Picot edge. I had so many lovely projects by my testers, and they have been well received as well on Ravelry, and I'm just super excited you guys like my mitts. And yeah, did I actually, yeah, I must have talked about them when they went up, didn't I? I think so. It's been so long since I podcasted that I don't remember. But those are my 2 knitted whips that I have at the moment. I do have one FO, which I'm excited about, and that is my Twists and Turns MKAL project. I finished it, finally, and I did some modifications because, you know, last time I talked about not being super stoked about the chevrons at the bottom. So I found the person with the scallops. I was talking about, I saw these scalloped, this scalloped edge on a shawl on YouTube, and I couldn't find the video again, but it's the Knitting Hobbit, and she's super sweet, wonderful podcast. But she made this version, and I based it on hers with the scallops, and I made them a little bit longer, and I didn't do the same thing she did with the loops, and I added tassels to mine. It's not been blocked yet, but it will be. But yeah, I added tassels because I thought that would be fun. Hi, hello. And the scallops because cute. And I have done the little I-cord embellishments, and yeah, I am actually really happy with this. I love the colours that I chose, and I love that I love that they like play throughout the whole shawl. I was so on the fence with this shawl all throughout knitting it. It was fun, but I was like, I might just hate this and have to rip it out when I'm done, because I don't see this fitting together. But now I actually really like it, and I like that it's not that deep. So it's like, because I'm not so big, I'm a short person, I don't have very broad shoulders, and things fall off of me easily. But I mean, it looks so cool when it's on. It's just, I really like this one. I'm so glad I knit it, and I adore this pink. It is Mary Shelley by Hexkettledyes on Instagram, and it is so beautiful. It's got oranges and purples in it, and it's I love it. It's such a pop of colour in the best way possible. I'm glad I didn't do red this time. I don't think I would have liked it as much. But yeah, it is pretty, and I didn't do the best job now of putting it on, but I love it. I love it so much, and I can't wait to block it so it looks even nicer. And yeah, I thought the tassels were fun. So I added some. I would have liked to have like a bead above, like a big chunky pink, see-through and glittery maybe? I don't know, that's really tacky, but I would have loved that like above the tassel, but it's a bit late now. Well, I could always undo the tassels and put one there if I ever find them. If I ever find beads like that, I might actually do that, but that's an easy fix. So yeah, I did that. I finished it finally. I'm so pleased. And yeah, that means I have needles free to do high knit along if I want. Only problem is I only have one skein of yarn for it, and I don't have any yarn budget at the moment at all, so I don't think that will happen when that knit along kicks off, but it might happen in January. We'll see if I find yarns I like. I want to knit it in singles, but it's really hard to find singles that I want for it. So I bought this in this is by Stranded Dye Works. It's one of a kind sort of Christmas colorways that because Jude didn't have a one Christmas colorway this year, this is one of the ones. And it is on a singles base. It's merino singles. It is the antique colourway, and it's so beautiful. And I was thinking I would do like sort of that colour, so my favourite colour, and maybe some tonal dark grey, I don't know, but I want to sort of match this with very moody dark colours because this is beautiful and kind of moody. And I don't want to knit a bright shawl. This is on the light side for me, but it works with all the chunky black parts and stuff. But yeah, this is going to be too light. It's quite close to my skin colour if I only do bright colours. So, but yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. I got this in Jude's birthday sale, birthday update, not sale. In Jude's birthday update, and I thought it was a really good time to support his business because this has been an awful year for him, and especially the autumn, so I really wanted to shop the update. And I got this yarn, yes I did. Do you like it? Do you like it? Yeah, it's pretty. It's also got these purple notes in it, purple tones in it, and I really love it. But yeah, we'll see what I find, if I find something. And also this blue, so beautiful. I love this yarn. Anyway, I'm gonna take this off because it's getting a little bit toasty actually. So that is my twists and turns and my possible knit along Aurora cabin, isn't it? I forget. I just say knit along all the time. But yeah, that's my FO. So for other crafts, I've done some spinning. I've started a new spin as well. I had this idea that I wanted to try out, and I've also done this during Vlogmas, so you've seen this if you've seen like, especially my earliest videos. But I made some rolags out of, can you guess what this is out of? You can't guess if you saw it. I made a bunch and I've spun some up already. These are all made out of scrap yarn and yarn ends, like when you weave in ends in a project, those kinds of ends, and also like bits of yarn that are too short to do anything with. I made rolags and I started spinning them, and it's actually going really well. So this is since they are Rolex. This is a woolen. But yeah, it's kind of neppy. It's got a bit of thick and thin going on, like minor, because I'm spinning very fine. This is a project I'm going to do a video about at some point, because I can really recommend doing this, but I'm going to do a tutorial for it and talk about it. But yeah, they are really soft. They are all different, like mostly sock yarns, so it's a lot of merino nylon and wool and nylon and some bamboo, I think, somewhere in these, and there's a bit of silk, and yeah, it's going to be mixed, and yeah. So basically more of the art yarn variety, but I'm thinking that this is not going to be a lot of yarn, but I'm just going to do a small trials game. But this has been fun. I really like doing this, and I got to use my hand carders, so that's nice. Haven't done that in a while, so yeah, I'm excited to keep spinning on this. And the colours are so good. I've been knitting so many black and purple and pink things, and it's just these colours right now are like my top favourites. I don't know what happened, but suddenly I got really into like neons. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. Also other crafts. You know this if you've been watching my Vlogmas as well, but this is the one craft I never thought would happen. Never thought would happen. Because like when I was in my teens, I played another tabletop war game, skirmish game called War Machine. This is actually the tin from that game, the lid of the tin that they're standing on like a little tray. But and I had this team of basically fantasy dwarves, but they were all like in big mecha suits. Not really mecha, but like armoured suits, and I modded them into dwarf hamsters, and they were really cute, but I got rid of them. And Warhammer, this is Warhammer 40k, has been a big trigger for me for a long time, that I've been trying very hard to overcome that trigger, because it's one of David's big interests. And suddenly something clicked. He showed me this channel called Eons of Battle on YouTube, which is run by two guys that are really like fun and sweet, and they just aren't so dude bro-y in their videos, which has been massively helpful, because I can't really get with the dude bro-y attitude a lot of people on YouTube have around it. And I sort of like, oh, okay, yeah, I kind of miss painting, and they do a lot of painting videos as well. And so I kind of got suckered into watching the channel, and then David has been like, maybe we should like get a box so you get a couple of dudes to paint up. And then we tried playing, and I enjoy it. I don't know what happened, but I'm really happy, because this has been like on a very... It's such a huge thing for me to be able to enjoy this. And I started painting them up. So I have my first little dude here, and I'm painting them in a like grey, purplish grey and pink with a little touch of blue colour scheme. I'm not done with him, so he's gonna look different when he's done, and I'm gonna do all of them like that. And yeah, these are, for anyone who's interested, they are Necron warriors from Warhammer 40k, and we got this starter box, so you got 5 little space marines, and I got a leader, I think, or it's 5 in total, I don't remember, and I got like a lot of Necrons. This is their little leader, and I don't know, these aren't cute at all. They're little angry skeleton robot men, but somehow they're just adorable. to me. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I am enjoying the colour scheme that I picked. I will pop a picture of him, a close-up picture of him here, so you can see what I've been working on and with. So yeah, it's been fun reconnecting with painting minis, because that's something I used to love doing. And then I couldn't even touch them for a number of years, and that has been, it's been a challenge because David loves it. And now I've started actually working on my own little dudes, and it's so much fun and I'm really happy, and that feels like such an accomplishment for me to like overcome that huge barrier of, yeah, there's a cat here, he's adorable. Oh, you can see the ears. But yeah, that's my big update. The new hobby I never thought I would have, and also the new hobby I don't know if I needed because I have so many hobbies, but that happened and I'm happy about it. So I am, it's like not me wanting more to paint and play with, because I don't need that, but it's fun. But yeah, those are my like crafty updates. I'm gonna quickly also talk about something else that is exciting, and it is, first of all, I'm gonna mention, because I was gonna do a podcast for this but I didn't, but these are now up on Ravelry since a couple of weeks. They are my Golden Wreath socks, so you can get them, I will have them linked down below and also in a pinned comment. They are live on Ravelry. Is it 1 week ago? No, 2. Has to be, I don't know. Anyway, they went up. I did talk about it on Vlogmas, but yeah, they are on Ravelry. They are live. They are a perfect little Christmas knit, and yeah, I'm also going to show you also my Spice Merlot knits are also up on Ravelry as of yesterday, or possibly today. I don't know what day yet as I'm filming this. It might be today, but they are up anyway. They are up and live, and you can also get these. These are both very festive knits. They're not, you don't have to make them festive. I mean, if you knit this in other colours, they can totally be spring socks. Same with these. They, I have a tester who knit them, look, in perfect Sailor Moon colours. So yeah, they definitely don't have to be festive, but they are also kind of festive if you pick festive colours. So these are also live, and yeah, if you're looking, if you haven't decided on your Christmas Day or Christmas Eve cast on, you could always knit a pair of socks. I will have them, like I said, also linked in a pinned comment and also in the description in the show notes. My testers have once again smashed these, and they have made beautiful socks, and I'm just so grateful, so grateful. Even if you don't want to buy them, please go check them out and have a look at all the pictures from my testers. And yeah, you know what, I might actually do a little pattern giveaway here. Comment down below, let's see if I can think of something on the spot. Tell me what colours you'd knit these in, and I will pick a comment at random from the comments and message you, or ask you to message me on Ravelry. I'll tell you to message me and I'll get you both patterns on Ravelry. How's that? Pattern giveaway. Yay! I wanna give away a copy of each to one of you guys. So yeah, tell me what colours you would knit the Golden Wreath socks in, and it could be any colours, doesn't have to be festive, and you don't have to knit them in those colours if you win them. But tell me your favourite, no, not your favourite, tell me what colours you choose for these, and I will pick a winner for the next podcast to give 2 patterns to. So yeah, that is exciting. All of the patterns. I have more patterns planned for next year, but those are the ones that are at the moment, as well as my piebald socks, which are free, and also my Broom Riders mitts. So that is pretty much all I have to talk about, other than what I started talking about at the start of the video. I have so many video ideas and so little time. There have been a lot of like doctor's appointments and just things taking time out of my crafting time this month. I just haven't had enough time to work on everything I wanted to work on. But that means I have ideas for videos for next year, and I'm sort of thinking of what I kind of want to do with the channel, and that sounds scary maybe, but I'll of course keep the podcast, because that is like one of my favourite things to do is showing you what I make and like showing patterns, and that's one thing I want to do. I want to knit more, like I'm going to work on my own patterns, and I want to keep testing stuff, but I want to cast more projects on and like show you guys stuff that happen in the community, both free patterns and also paid for patterns. From bigger designers and smaller designers. That's sort of what I've been wanting to do with the podcast, and it's once again been one of those I don't really have time things, but I want to do that, and maybe that means I can't knit at the same like high speed that I have been when I've been working on like 1-2 things at the same time, but that's okay maybe. So I kind of want to do that. I also really want to get like set up to be able to stream stuff, and I want to stream art, and I also want to stream cozy games, and throughout Vlogmas I've been doing also Friday mount runs on World of Warcraft, so I think I might do some cozy Friday mount runs as a stream. I don't know, we'll see. I have ideas that I want to do, and I also want to like keep upgrading my setup. This year I got lighting finally, but it's once again one of those, it kind of takes time for me to get a setup, because I don't make money off of my channel yet, and I've only just started posting my patterns, and yeah, I don't really have a lot of budget space for like setup stuff. Like I kind of want to slowly keep upgrading my setup and what I make, and I also want to keep posting other videos like bullet journal and art and stuff. So I'm thinking I might do different days. This is not me saying I'll do every week several videos and every week I'll stream or anything. I kind of have to be a bit, you know, touch and go because of my health. I can't really commit to a schedule like that. So, but I'm thinking I might do like fibre knitting cloth, well, basically cloth fabric-y, soft crafty things like podcasts and crafting vlogs of like sewing, tutorials, spinning, whatever, on Fridays, as I usually do, and upload. And for Wednesdays or some of the day I could upload other crafty things, like there's a cat behind me in a box. I don't know, art. Maybe I'll do some Warhammer painting. I don't know if anyone's interested, but I am, and it's art. In a way it's art. And I don't know, it's like other crafty things on another day, and I'm gonna figure out when and how I can stream. I don't have the setup for it, but I'll work my way towards it. David got me a super cute and witchy game that I really want to stream. I'm gonna try it out a little bit, but then I want to stream it, and it looks really cute. It's about potion making, so yeah, that could be really fun. I don't know if anybody, like, I would probably stream on Twitch, but I'm not sure. But I would probably stream on Twitch. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on what I want to do, but then I could also upload videos of that to my YouTube later. I don't know. This is all in the thinking stage, but I have plans, I have ideas, I have stuff I want to do, and I really want to put more work into my channel and also my Instagram. I'm thinking of doing more like little crafted reels and stuff. So, and also I want to work on my patterns more next year and get more patterns out. And yeah, I am excited. I have lots of stuff that I want to do. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up this video because speaking of other things I want to do, I absolutely have to get going with art because I have a bit of a deadline and I need to work. So that is going to happen for me next. So yeah, comment what you think about the channel ideas. If you have any input or things you would like to see, let me know. Also, don't forget, if you want the patterns, comment what colours you'd knit this in, at least 2 colours. This is knit out of 3 colours. Anyway, comment your colour choices for a chance to win both patterns. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and my rambles about all kinds of stuff. It truly has been a video of all kinds of crafty things today. If you're new here and would like to keep seeing what I make, what I vlog, what I talk about in the future, what crafty shenanigans I get up to, please consider clicking the subscribe button and also ring the little bell notification so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, also like the video if you liked it, comment down below, like I said, if you want to win a pattern, comment what colours, I've said this too many times now, comment what colours you knit this sock out of, and yeah, comment something else if you want. But yeah, otherwise have a lovely time. I hope this video could keep you company in case you needed a break from the holiday festivities, or if you don't celebrate, or if you're stuck at home for whatever reason and can't go where you wanted to go. I hope this could give you a little bit of company. So yeah, I know all about needing breaks during the festivities. But yeah, I hope this was a nice little video to relax to in that case. And yeah, I will see you again very soon. Have a great time, a great Christmas if you celebrate, and stay safe, stay warm and cozy, and I will talk to you again very soon. Have a great time. Bye!